Hello, this is Andrew Chu at the Institute for Public Policy and Economic Development, here with a video update about the latest COVID-19 data in our region. We'll start with Lackawanna County. What we see here is the total number of new cases by week for the past 10 weeks, which have been fluctuating. Most recently, in the week ending August 24th, Lackawanna County had 33 new cases, a little bit higher than the 26 the previous week, but not a huge increase. We've seen these new case numbers for Lackawanna County mostly fluctuating within the same range over the last 8 weeks or so. We've also seen that the positive test rate over those 7-day periods has also fluctuated, but it's been consistently below 5%, which is where we'd like to see it. In Luzerne County, we saw a little bit of a spike in the beginning and middle of August, in which the positive test rate was at or above 5%, and a significantly increased number of new cases. That last week of July and first week of August was really where we saw that spike. In the most recent data that we're looking at, the 7 days ending August 24th, the number of new cases was the lowest it had been since early July, and the positive test rate was back under 5% where we like to see it. So that's great news. We also, we're tracking the same data for the 8 counties that border Lackawanna and Luzerne County as a group. And the 8 surrounding counties, we've seen a little bit of an uptick in the last couple of weeks. The last 2 weeks both were increases over the previous week in the total number of new cases, and the positive test rate has been a little bit higher than it had been back in June and July. So this is something that we want to watch. Especially as we've seen in other places, more rural communities that maybe missed a big wave earlier in the progression of the virus back in March and April might be seeing their first real significant community spread. That's been the case in other parts of the country, so it's something that we'll watch for here as well. Of those 8 counties, the 2 that contributed most to that increase in the last week were Columbia County and Susquehanna County. So we'll keep tracking data, keep bringing you the latest information on COVID-19 and on our region and how it's affecting us. So be sure to follow the Institute on social media, on our website, institutepa.org, where you can also check out our research agenda called Institute Insights on COVID-19. It is a slate of research projects that we've undertaken analyzing COVID-19's different effects on our region, our workforce, our healthcare, our municipal governments, as well as our economy and nonprofit organizations. So those are some of the studies that we've published already or will be publishing very shortly. There's a ton of great information, and we're going to continue being part of this conversation and working to bring you the insights that organizations in Northeastern Pennsylvania need to weather this pandemic and keep everyone safe and make our region stronger. So from the Institute, thank you and take care.